the sun. It's alright.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get one more chorus in there. It's a good song. Let's do it. Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. It's all right. I'll let the Beatles do the singing. They're much better than I am. This is episode Sparklemuffin, episode number 11. First of all, before I introduce this guy, we got this guy right back here, the Sparklemuffin. He's the mascot, the master of all. Without him, the podcast would be. You want to give him a little pet here? Give him a little. Look into his eyes, and what name would you give him? Just top of your head.
Jimmy Dogfish.
Jimmy Dogfish.
Inspiration of Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I kind of like it. Jimmy Dogfish. Let me think about that one. Let me give you a little cheer.
He's handsome.
Very handsome, yeah. Very handsome Sparklemuffin. But yeah, man. All right, well, this is episode 11, and this guy has come with a topic that is pretty... Wait for it.
Awesome. Very awesome. I mean, awesome. Is it awesome?
Yeah. The voice.
So first of all, I want you to just introduce yourself. Tell everybody your name and what grade you're in. Why don't we do that?
Hi, I'm Hamed Rafat, and I'm in 6th grade.
People watching and applauding for you. That's right. So, sir, you won't even believe. I guess you could probably guess what topic he chose based on
the sun's heliosphere.
What he just said was English. He said the sun's
heliosphere.
Let's say that in different ways. Say the heliosphere
again right now. Ooh, I didn't know you get your voice so high. Say
Heliosphere again.
Heliosphere.
And let's do one more before we get into the science of it all. Say it one more
time. Heliosphere. Woo! You just woke up all the dogs in your neighborhood. Oh my gosh. All right, first of
all, let's give a little cheer for this guy for choosing the heliosphere. That is amazing. So I'm going to sit here, and I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. If you don't know it, not a big deal. This is a very high-level topic. Remember, there are kindergartners out here watching. There's maybe 4-year-olds watching, maybe 2-year-olds, maybe 5-month-olds. I don't know who's watching this right now. Maybe a 145-year-old. I don't know. But just in your own words, could you explain what the heliosphere is while I grab a muffin?
The heliosphere is kind of like the sun's magnetic field. It releases solar winds, and once it reaches millions of miles away from the solar system, it gets weak and it balances out with the cosmic rays of the interstellar world, or not world, space.
Oh, I know what you're saying. I'm just gonna do an awkward sound because what you just said makes perfect sense in my brain. Well, not perfect sense because it's still very complicated, but pretend there's a little. Here's a kindergartner.
Okay.
Right? Little guy, a little dude, Judette, girl, boy, everyone, whoever it is, Martha, Joey, you don't know. If a little kindergartner, I'm gonna pretend this is a kindergartner coming up to you saying, "What is the heliosphere?" Could you say it like in a kindergarten world? Hold on. What is the heliosphere?
I don't know how to explain it in
kindergarten form.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it is because it's pretty complicated.
How do I say it then?
I don't really have an answer for you except that I would say something like, it's like a shield for us. Kind
of.
Yeah,
a shield. Maybe? Yeah, a shield.
I don't know.
A shield for all the planets.
Yeah. So okay, let me give you a little applause because that was really cool. Now, I have some major questions for you.
Yeah.
What, normal voice or weird voice for me to ask you the questions?
Weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
What would happen if the heliosphere was not there? So I'll go back to your normal voice.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
If we did not have the sun's heliosphere, then cosmic rays would slowly strip away our atmosphere. What did I do?
You didn't do anything. I'm booing the fact that if we didn't have it, our atmosphere would be going away.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was sad. Don't you think that's sad?
that is actually pretty
I
sad.
thought that was pretty sad. Okay. Wow. Let me normal voice or weird voice again.
Weird.
Okay.
Okay, for all the people out there that don't really know much about the sun, where is the heliosphere on the sun? Like, if you're looking at the sun, like, how could you explain like where it lives or where it is?
It's a first.
Got you for a second there. Go ahead.
First of all, it's invisible. Second of all, it is like it forms and it stays in the sun's core.
Oh my gosh, it's in the sun's core. Yeah, get some muffin there while you think about that, because people at home right now are going, "What is happening here?" We're talking to a kid in elementary school about heliosphere and the sun. That's crazy. Weird voice or normal voice? Weird.
Weird.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, so according to my notes, because I did some research too, I know a lot about the sun, but not necessarily this. So is it true? I think you said it in the beginning. Does it just like it's a layer of the sun, but it kind of like spreads out past our solar system? It's kind of
Yes.
like a super shield that just keeps going and going and going.
Yep. What I said.
And I feel so happy. I'm just gonna slap myself for no reason, just because I don't know why I needed to slap. But anyway, so it's like a humongous shield. And, okay, what does that shield block exactly? Like, what is that shield like?
When you watch movies and stuff,
Mhm.
shields block things. You can watch people
Yeah.
fighting, but like up there, nobody can get that close. What is it blocking, man?
Two things:
Oh boy.
cosmic rays, or if you want to be specific, high voltage particles.
I need some water for that one. High voltage particles. Should I bring the kindergartner back in again?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I have no idea what a high voltage particle is.
Mhm.
Can you
Explain.
like a tiny bit of? I mean, you can do it. You don't have to go like all the way down to kindergarten, but I am in kindergarten. I would love to know what that means.
Okay, friend.
You also don't have to talk in that weird high pitched voice if you don't want to.
Okay.
I'm not sure why I'm doing it, but okay. You can go back to normal. Awkward kindergartner backing off.
So, in a short form, it's kind of like these particles are really fast and dangerous. It's it's almost at the speed of light, and the reason why it's dangerous is because it can I don't know how to explain it, but it's just it can mess with this atmosphere, and it can mess with the magnetic field.
And if it can it mess with your, like, let's say your body, because that's the thing closest to us, right?
Oh
if
yeah,
you were getting struck by these little tiny things all the time,
it would definitely damage your skin.
right? Have you ever gotten a sunburn?
Of course.
We all have, right? Painful, right? I mean, think about that. How far away we are from the sun,
Mhm.
and
It's
we
still
get
that
burned.
hot.
Yeah, we still get hurt, and people get sick from it and stuff. And we're far away.
And it gives us diseases.
I know. Sad. I mean, so this thing right here, it's kind of like an enemy and a friend all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Because without it, I mean,
We wouldn't be here.
This is the sun, just in case you're wondering, not a ginormous cheese ball. It's the sun, and yeah. What do you say? You just said something brilliant. Say it again.
Like
We wouldn't something, or
we wouldn't be here without it.
You'd be so bad if you weren't here. Oh, by the way, what would happen if the sun was a little bit closer to us, just a tiny bit? What do you think would happen?
We would turn into candles, literally burning.
What would happen if the sun retreated a little bit and went back this way?
Our blood will be made out of ice.
Ouch! This is turning into a very deep discussion, man.
Yeah.
So this guy, he protects, like, I know there's no life on other planets yet that we know of, but that we know of anyway.
Mhm.
So the sun is it protecting all the other planets too? Because it's in our solar. It's They're all
Yeah.
part of our solar system. So
Jupiter and Saturn and like the gas giants would be most affected without the heliosphere. Because without their atmosphere, they would literally be only cores.
that's true. They're all gas. So like, what would? Oh my gosh, this guy up in way out of the our solar. I mean, so 93 million miles away, I believe.
Yeah, 1 AU.
About. He's really keeping everything in line. He's like the ultimate boss of our solar system, keeping all the planets in order, giving them.
But he won't be our friend for long before he literally eats us.
People that are now going to have nightmares at home.
It's because, like, once the sun runs out of hydrogen, it's going to turn to a huge red giant that will gobble up Mercury, Venus, and Earth.
Me hungry. Please tell me that's not going to happen next week.
It's not. It's going to happen, like, around 4 billion years.
4 billion years from now? What will I be doing 4 billion years from now? Let's think.
And once its rage meter has finished, it will turn very tiny into a white dwarf.
This is a little dramatic, but bye.
Yeah, so everything you just said makes sense. Also sad and scary, but true. So the sun is eventually going to burn itself out.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's not really burning. I shouldn't say burn because it's not on fire. But all right, this is the end of our show. I'm gonna ask you some random questions about the sun. Is that okay with you?
That's
And
fine.
if you, this is like a random pop quiz. If you do well live on camera, the world's gonna be like, "Whoa, that kid knows his stuff." If you don't get it right, nobody's gonna care because I'm putting you on the spot.
Bet.
You good?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. First question.
Do 4 questions and call it a day, man. Heliosphere. Oh my! Can you name one other layer of the sun, just out of curiosity?
Like, do I have to name one?
Anyone? Yeah, just name one. Anything that you've heard of.
The sun's mantle?
The sun has a mantle.
Yeah.
Okay.
All plants have mantle. No, except for the gas giants, I believe.
The sun has a mantle. Okay. One question. Ding, 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 ding. Cheering going on.
Wait, did I get it right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it has an official mantle, but it has like a layer that's thick like that and with a lot of movement. Second question. How about, is the sun rotating?
Of course.
If it's an applause, you're correct. If it's a boo, you're wrong. Yeah, the sun is rotating. People think the sun is just sitting there like a couch potato doing nothing, but it's moving. All right. Okay, big one. 6th graders out there better get this right if you're doing it at home. Let's get a little, I don't know, awkward here. Because this question's awkward. Is the sun on fire?
No.
Do you know what's actually going on the sun?
Nuclear fusion?
Did you just say nuclear fusion? Possibly.
Did you just say the sun has nuclear fusion going on?
Possibly.
No, I'm like
Asking you, did you just say that the sun has nuclear fusion going on?
I think so.
Or
Are you 100% sure that there's nuclear fusion going on the sun?
Yes.
Wow, he
Answered the same question 4 times in a row. Brilliant. It's not on fire. A lot of people think it's on fire. And last but not least, is the top one. You ready? It's about stars in general.
Mhm.
How many stars are in our solar system?
Is this even a hard question?
Well, I'm going to tell you right now. I bet you some people at home right now are making a guess. I have a feeling you know the answer.
One.
Why don't you take a bite of your muffin or you're on camera while we think about this? How many stars are in our solar? So when you look up in the sky and you see all those stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thousands of them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But how many stars are in our solar system? Say it again.
One.
That's why it's called the solar system. Our sun, the only one. Those other ones are in distant galaxies. And is it true also that the light you see from those stars way up there are not even, like, it's old light? It's like not even.
Scientifically, yes, because light takes time to reach places, and if a star is located billions of miles away, and it takes, I don't know, like 40 light years, it would take. That means if you look at that star, you're looking at it how it looked 40 years ago.
That's just the concept that's just hard to picture.
Yeah.
It's just hard to imagine. I will tell you this: this guy, there's no notes in front of him. I don't see any paper. I don't see a PowerPoint. I don't see a notebook. He doesn't have a phone on him, like checking up these answers. Do you have an iPad somewhere on you?
No.
Do you have an earpiece? Is your dad whispering answers in your ear?
No.
Let me look in there. Nope, nothing there. This is all in here. He knew all that in about 15 minutes. He just taught you about the heliosphere and way more than that. Big round of applause. Yay! Wow. Whoa. Would you like to have some fun with the microphone to end?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna let him have 30 seconds of freedom with the microphone and random sounds. If your ears are very strong, I warn you, I have no idea what's going to happen. This was episode 11, the sun's heliosphere, and so much more. Take it, sir. It's all you. Basically, he's hitting every button.
Okay. What?
If you hit this, you can do the different weird voices.
Huh?
You want echo? Oh, there it is, the high pitch. I was waiting for that.
Where's the?
Yeah, hit this thing if you want voices.
Skibbity.
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 Wait, what? Skibbity.
Skibbity.
What's this one? Huh?
I think that just like takes the random noise away. I think.
Music only? What?
I don't know. I never touched that button. You want some echo?
Yeah. Oh, the echo's actually really good.
Yeah. Say. You think it's annoying? Say something like you're in a cave. Just say like, "I lost my meatball." Be very careful what you say into the cave. What's your last thought?
I'm craving samosas.
Bye, everybody.